Hello. Back down the spot. You can see that, I said I didn't want to undermine that bank. Well, it collapsed anyway, so filled me hole in with mud. You can see it come all the way out to here. So yesterday I moved on, remember from my last sandbar here, and I just punched, actually you can see on all the rocks here and the dirt. I didn't run the sand on top, I just threw it to the side and got down to gravel. And got some pretty nice gold. Super chunky. Let's see. That's a belter, that one. And all the rest. Actually got a let's see here. I don't know what that gem is, but that looks like a little sapphire there. See how blue that is. Who knows? But I can't believe that gold's so chunky. I had camera refocus. It doesn't want to, does it? I think I fogged up the lens. There we go. I left all my gear, as you can see. I even left that walkie-talkie down here, I forgot about it. And then we had these crazy storms last night, so I was expecting to come down and have my stuff washed away, but you can see it's come up, 3 or 4 inches, not much. The dry ground soaked most of it up. But, I mean, it's a good, you can see how much this is going to flow in the winter. I'm going to have to run my sluice down here. So, I was, pretty surprised to get that sort of gold in the middle of a sandbar. And I'm not that, let's see how deep I've got. Yeah, maybe a foot, a bit over a foot. It's all gravel. You can see they're pulling out these massive rocks, that big sucker there. So I'll just keep going with that. I only probably did, 2 or 3 hours. Because there's so much clay in here, imagine how hard work it is getting the suction off those rocks to get them out. I've got the big bar down here. So I'll put the high banker back together. I had problems, obviously, with that bilge pump. It sucks up in it with the spray bars blocking up, so I brought my sieve down. I'll just sit it in my sieve. I got over it, be unorganised. My bucket tried to escape. That walkie-talkie was out all night in the rain. It still works fine. So we'll get back into it, and hopefully we can get some more chunky. It's pretty awesome. Imagine doing a 4 or 5 hour day. I don't think I'll be able to run that long today. Those storms are on their way back around. It's a big low pressure system. It's actually the 3rd time it's going to hit us, the same system. So here we go, and I'll stash me banker up a bit high so I don't keep stressing out about it getting washed away. I had it up here last time, which is probably high enough. Lucky I didn't put it there, right left. So, get into it and hopefully show you some gold. More gold. Alright. Run for probably an hour and see down on the ironstone. Can't see any gold in there yet. I run my sluice pretty flat, like you can see, probably a 1 inch drop, maybe 2 over the whole length, because I don't have super heavy water flow. I like it just to sit there and work its way out. You see me, pulled some big rocks out of there. Let's see this one. Pretty heavy. That's obviously why that gold's nice and chunky. So who would have thought, in the middle of the creek, under the sandbar. There, it's just all sand. There's a big log there too, you can see it running off there. So, rain's held off. Actually, you can see it's beautiful. So, keep digging. And, whoa. Hopefully we get some more gold. Keep looking over at my old hole there. Oh. But you can still see there, just there, that old riverbed. But like I said, it looked like it was going to collapse. That's why I didn't undermine it. And sure enough, next time it rained, it collapsed. So constantly chopping and changing. But keep digging and hopefully you can find the same sort of gold we got yesterday. Alright, kept done a couple of hours, and if you remember, that's yesterday's gold. And this is today's. Excuse the shoddy camera work while I undo it. I just sucked it up with the black sand quickly because I knew it was pretty awesome and I wanted to be excited with use. That's ridiculous. Alright. Let's get some of this black sand off. Look at the jugs. Look at these pieces of gold. It's just, oh, look how sharp that is. If you remember from me last, oh, look, look how sharp that is. It just snapped. That's crazy. I thought that bit I had last week had a fair bit of detail on it. I'll squish him. So that's I get in trouble for saying that's crazy too much, but that is crazy. Let's get a close up look at them. You wouldn't think they're travelling too far, would you? And that one, I'm having, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So I think I beat yesterday. Put it all together. So I reckon this is probably 4 hours, maybe a little bit over. I'll show you why I'm only doing 2 hours at a time. Let's have a proper look at this gold. It's not bad, huh? should have put it in that little pan. Alright, there you go. Not bad for, say, 4 hours. So many pickers, look at that. There. I'm gonna run out of battery, so there you go. Pretty good gold at my place. I'll just quickly run up here, show you the hole before we run out of battery. No, it doesn't want to focus. Oh, the water's kept coming up. And the pile of rocks is I really got to get a proper camera. There we go. You can see, look at the size of those rocks I've been pulling out. That's what's wearing me down. And you know how they get suctioned in on that clay. Well, the hole doesn't look overly much bigger than it was, but I've gone, pretty deep. So, we'll come back next weekend. Hopefully I'll have a bit of help and we can run a proper amount of material. I'm also having problems with, I forgot with that bilge pump, the spray bars block up pretty bad, so I'll drill some bigger holes in them this week. But that inverter, gee, it's good. Economical too. I reckon a tank could probably 3-4 hours, which isn't bad. Ugh. So there we go. Some pretty good gold. I'm gonna have people hunting down my address. So alright, until next time, we'll come back and we'll do a video of us running a heap of material. If it's like that, I don't think I'll struggle to find some help. Alright, bye.